Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Anthony, and today I'm doing a push-focused workout working on shoulders and triceps. I started today with some military dumbbell presses. So the plan today is 4 sets of everything, and I'm alternating between shoulder and tricep workout. I wanted to start with these just so I could go a little bit heavier, and I'm sticking with a pyramid set style. So starting with a light weight to warm up and gradually increasing. With these, the main thing I want to focus on is just the technique, making sure that you have good control on the weight and you're not dropping it too fast or giving it too much momentum when you push it up. And you want to get your elbows out to the sides of your body rather than towards the front. When you bring your elbows to the front, it does a little bit more of the front delts. When you bring your elbow out to the side, it does a little bit more of the lateral delts. And especially for guys, the lateral delts is more of a muscle group that you want to focus on. It just gives your shoulders a more full look and a more masculine silhouette to your body. So next I went on to some skull crushers, and with these the main thing is you want your humerus bone to be perpendicular to the ground. So have it as up and down as possible so that you're really straining the triceps throughout the movement. And again, I did 4 sets here. I didn't record all 4 sets, but trust me, I did them. And then I actually went straight onto some tricep pushdowns after this. You can do these a variety of ways. You can use the rope, you can do one arm, you can do reverse grip. Here I'm just using this easy bar. And same again with these, you want your humerus to be pretty perpendicular to the ground and somewhat parallel with your body. Again with these, you just don't want to put too much English into it. Make sure that you are keeping a pretty rigid form. If you need to move your shoulders or your hips a little bit to get it, then if you're not cheating, you're not trying. That definitely rings true. But just make sure you're not swinging your whole body into it. Have a nice controlled movement throughout. And you don't really even need to bring your hands all the way up on these. You can bring them a little bit, you can bring them not far up. The main part that's working is from your forearm bone being perpendicular to pushing down. When you bring your hand up higher, you're just getting a little bit more swing into it. So here I play with that a little bit, but you can see my hands don't go up all the way, and they don't need to, just especially with the way this workout works.
To dream, believe in strength, now I'm the only one.
Okay, next I went on to some front dumbbell raises, and these are primarily for the front delts. For me, this is one of the harder muscles to feel, get that neuromuscular connection. So I did some drop sets on this, and I'm alternating in a different way here just to make it that much harder and get my mind to really feel the muscle here. So I start right, left, and then both, and then I go left, right, and then both, right, left, both, left, right, both. So I'm alternating back and forth and just constantly keeping tension on the front delts. I've played around with front raises a lot, and this is the best way I found to feel them for me. And you can see I swing a little bit, especially towards the end. And again, if you're using a little bit of momentum, again, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. So it's good to push yourself, but just make sure you're controlled and try and pause a little bit at the top if you can. Here I do pause a little bit, but nothing crazy. You also want to keep your elbow pretty straight, and you want your hand to come it can come a little higher than parallel with the ground, but you don't want to bring it too high up because then the mechanical advantage starts coming in your favor. If you're holding a dumbbell above your head, there's little to no muscles working there, the weight's just resting. So you want to get to a happy place where it's hard for your shoulders, and then you can pause and then let it back down.
Superhero.
1,
today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
Okay, so next I went on to some barbell tricep extensions. And you can use the easy bar here or the flat bar. It just depends on your wrist. You can also do the dumbbell tricep extensions. I play around with all of them and some different grips. You want your hands to be a little bit closer together just because that's the way your arm bends. If your hand is too far out, it'll start to strain your shoulder and you'll be having your arms cocked in a weird way. So yeah, just keep your hands a little bit more in, definitely not wider than shoulder width. And the trickiest part for me on these is to keep my elbows in place. You can see my elbows don't move a whole lot, but it's hard for me to stay symmetrical. I have a badly healed left collarbone. I broke it when I was younger and it just healed bad, so that whole area is a little bit weird. And it makes it really hard for my elbows to stay the same. And you probably know what I mean on certain moves like these. One arm wants to cheat more so the elbow will come in more, or it wants to flare out more, whatever it is. For me, the right arm tends to want to go out and the left arm wants to stay in. So I just have to look in the mirror and work on it. And definitely use the mirror to your advantage for a lot of these moves. It's a great tool for making sure that you're staying symmetrical and having good form in your moves. But yeah, this is another tricep workout, and then we're moving on to some front rows to finish it off for some shoulders. Front rows are a really good workout for your shoulders. They target just about all parts of your shoulder. Sometimes you might feel them more in the front, sometimes more in the rear, sometimes more on the lateral side. I just wanted to finish off with them because if I go too heavy with these, they hurt my wrists. The main focus here is that you want to focus on bringing your elbows up to the side of your ears and keeping it above the bar. And get that bar nice and high up to your chin if you can, at least up to your shoulders. And the way you achieve this is by getting your hands close together. If your hands are closer together, it's easier to bring your elbows up. If they're farther apart, it's a lot harder. And you can play with the distance you keep your hands and play with how that feels. But generally speaking, you do want to have your hands a little bit closer together so that you can actually bring your elbows up. And you can also play with where you bring the bar to your body. You can bring it really close into your body, like close into your neck, or you can bring the bar out more in front of your chest. And the more out you bring it, the more it'll focus on your front delts, whereas the more in towards your body, it's going to work more of your lateral delts. So just keep that in mind with these and take these tips and tricks and use them to your advantage. I hope you guys like this video. Just a quick shoulders and triceps workout. You can use this routine on a push day or just any routine to get a good workout for your shoulders and triceps. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe if you want to catch more videos. Hit the like button, it'll really help me out, and let me know what you think in the comments. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.